Rizal Shrine is known for the birthplace of our Philippine national hero, Jose Rizal. It is one of the most frequented historical and tourist sites in Laguna. Going inside, you'll find a traditional design with Nara flooring, cafe, show windows, and a red ceramic room. You'll see the servants' room, workroom, and food supplies room. On the ground floor, it contains memorabilia of Jose Rizal's life from his childhood days up to adulthood.
Just a few meters away from the Manila Cathedral and Palacio del Gobernador, Fort Santiago is one of the most significant historical sites in Manila. Join me in discovering Fort Santiago, a 400-year-old site that has stood as a witness to major milestones in Philippine history. We begin at Plaza Moriones, this open, expansive space that greets visitors upon entry at the fort. Here are numerous structures, including the Baluartillo de San Francisco Javier. It served as one of the walled city's seafront defenses and storage chambers in the Spanish colonial era. During the Second World War, it was turned into a prison cell by the Japanese military. Today, it houses the Intramuros Visitor Center and several shops. This is a reducto, an independent structure outside the walls that serves as the first line of defense. It also functioned as a storage for ammunition and food supply. Today, it houses the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe. We return to Plaza Moriones, one of the many plazas or open spaces in Intramuros. Named after the Spanish Governor-General Domingo Moriones, it was once an open ground for military drills, parades, and ceremonies until its destruction in the 1863 earthquake. The U.S. Army then took over and used it as a barracks. Now, it's an open space where events and activities in Intramuros are held. Across the plaza is the Almacenes Reales, or Royal Warehouses. This was a storehouse for goods unloaded by ships at the river gate during the Manila-Acapulco galleon trade. The unreinforced stone arches, which originally supported the second floor, remain intact, a testament to the durability and timelessness of traditional architecture. Then, in this area remains the soldiers' barracks. During the Japanese occupation, former Philippine President Elpidio Quirino was imprisoned here for 16 days. This space is also used as an exhibit area by the Intramuros administration. This brass plaque contains a roll of honor and the list of survivors of Filipinos incarcerated inside Fort Santiago during World War II. This man-made canal was restored in the 1980s and connects the Pasig River to Manila Bay. The fort's entrance is guarded by two ramparts, the Baluarte de San Miguel on the left and the Medio Baluarte de San Francisco on the right. These ramparts were built in the 1600s to fortify the defenses of Fort Santiago from the river and the land. Here stands the main gate to Fort Santiago. The main gate is decorated by a wood relief carving of Spain's patron saint, Santiago Matamoros, as well as the coat of arms of the former kingdoms of Castile and Leon. Castile is represented by the castle, while the lion represents the kingdom of Leon. This was a former military headquarters of four successive colonial empires in the Far East. The pre-colonial history of Manila can also be traced in this section of Intramuros, where the kingdom of Raja Sulaiman was once located. It was also where the soldiers marched around for their daily drills. This was a two-story adobe building which housed the Spanish artillery companies. Destroyed during the Battle of Manila, this was renovated into an open-air theater for the use of the Philippine Educational Theater Association, or PETA. The main room of the soldiers' school was converted into a chapel cell for Jose Rizal, who was transferred here after 56 days of imprisonment at the soldiers' barracks. According to the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, it was here where Jose Rizal married Josephine Bracken.
Dapitan City is called the Shrine City of the Philippines and is located in the Zamboanga del Norte region. Although this place is not included in the Philippines' top tourism destinations, it is rich in historical treasures and natural attractions. Dapitan City is also where you can find the Kak Park and Beach Resort, one of the top beach resorts in the Philippines. There is no way that a person who makes a tour in Dapitan City will skip the famous historical monument, the Rizal Shrine, located in the city. This shrine is built in honor of the Philippine national hero Dr. Jose Rizal, who was exiled for the patriotic deeds fought for the country. The park is a cool, shady place surrounded by century-old trees, in which some are even older than Dr. Jose Rizal himself. Visitors can spot the replicas of diverse original structures used by Dr. Jose Rizal in the park. The entire atmosphere inside this park is invigorating.
And I'll go